intuition against you. They
Our
can't know.
cannon is ready. The parade should pass our position soon, I think. Are you ready, brother?
I've seen that happen too.
The parade should pass our position soon, I think.
Beautiful, intuitive person.
Are you ready, brother?
Yeah, they felt bad. They felt really hard. And they went dark for a little while. And I watched them in slaves. They had it. Like, they really had a gift. And I literally watched when they turned dark, I watched how they experienced the gift when they were in that dark time. And that shit was raw. And I watched them lose their gifts. Now, fortunately, in this testimony, I also watched them get saved.
A meteor shower?
And I'm very proud of them because they pulled themselves out of that dark night, out of that darkness, and they're in the light now. And I didn't think I was going to be able to see that, but I prayed.
Wait.
I prayed.
Is this the underground bunker Gordon was talking about? Louisa, I need to find my way back to the surface. And quickly.
They got saved, and now they're a friend. Ain't that crazy? Now when they're going to their karma for the things they did for me, they call me to rant and ask for advice on how to live. That I saw them in today. The things that they would put in me. They're now calling me so I can be the friend that helped them go through their karma now that they're on the path of life and redemption again. It works. God works in mysterious and powerful ways.
What are they doing?
Unfortunately, in this scenario you're reading, I don't feel this much experience of salvation. I pray everyone that's doing salvation. Pray for water. It's a matter of free will. That's why the consequences. They're refusing to look at the reflection. Something that they reflected back at them. And they stack up. And blame you for that later.
I went from regular eating, fatigue, and the gym 6 times a week to healthy eating habits, productive days, and the gym 3 times a week, and here's how.
Like they're a victim to the truth. Seriously. Act like they're a victim to the truth. What the fuck? So, like, you want me to lie? So you don't feel like a victim? I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Like, that's not happening. You're in the wrong place for that. Justice, you notice that justice is this moment. Whether it puts you here or not. Whether you want to be exposed or not. Whether you want your parents to know who you are or not. Man, for some of you, there's something about, like, this person has had so many people feel it. And they're crying because they're losing their lives because they don't spell word for the whole magic.
Looks like I need to destroy these crystals.
The reason why it's not working is what it's got. It's got. It's like, you're going to give me like the Empress and the High Priestess. We still got to give you some credit because, like, that's why they're so mad at you. That's why they hate you. They're in a better place. They can't fucking stand that about you. They're losing everything. And they feel like it's awful. It's right? Like, whatever. Meddling or they like, you're not meddling. You're the ones trying to give you more fucking energy. Like, that's the type of thing. How are you gonna break into my house and then cry like you're a victim because I'm not even using sense of force. I got away. I'm just restrained. You sit there and cry? Well, this is your mercy. I had every right to, like, do that.
What the hell are they doing? Doesn't make any sense.
This Emperor energy causing the tower in their life, and they love about it. Their gains are failing. Their web of lies is unraveling. They fell prey to their own wrath. I mean, that spell of you. The spider
this is all
caught up in their game.
Crazy.
And
What's
the only
going
one
on
that's
down
wrapped
here?
up in
But right
this
now,
web is them.
I need to find
It's
Louisa.
not even a web anymore, it's just a ball of them wrapped up in their own bullshit.
All these crystals.
When the cops show up and the
connected?
robber
Yes,
is
they are.
already tied up.
If I shatter these smaller crystals, it cuts their energy bond.
Batman's
Clears the
already
way.
gone. Like, okay, you're back. Alright? This person hates you. They hate you. They hate that you're spiritual Batman. Wow. The nerve. That's so crazy. I mean, like, I've seen it in my life, but it still blows my mind when I see it. Like, it still blows my mind when I see someone that's that really just, it just blows my mind every time. And I've seen it so many times. It's so weird. It's so weird to see it. Like, I just don't understand. I do. I don't. It's not, no, like, how? How are you so evil? What's wrong with you? Don't you know God loves you? Like, the fuck wrong with you? Alright, whatever. Justice to Empress. Empress. Lovers. I like that you're showing up as the lovers. Thank you. Thank you for showing up as the lovers.
Who's there?
Keep moving slow. Again soon.
Who are you? Show yourself. Whoa! It's all coming down. I gotta find the exit.
For someone in
Fast.
particular, you're receiving the gifts that this person has lost. It's being given to you. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Spiritual wealth is being given to you. This person had gifts, they had abilities, and they have fallen really far. And they're losing those gifts, they're losing those blessings, so they're losing that spiritual inheritance, that birthright. They're losing it. It's gone, dead. I knew I felt it. Like, it's gone. They don't have it no more. You do. Empress, so, you know, if you are a public person, I see my body yeah, because he had the Ace of Pentacles and she had the Ace of Cups. And, you know, I'm like, oh no. And she wants to, okay, that's why he was the Emperor with the Ace of Pentacles, because, like, he fully can trust and rely and be strengthened and depend on his person. Not that shit. It's kind of like the energy of, like, you need someone's best for your man. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, you disrespect my man, I need more magnets. Spiritually speaking, of course, I'm talking about actual violence, but it's like,
Get out.
Like,
My
oh,
way.
oh,
Should be okay.
definitely got each other back.
It was too close. It was the force just
And for some of you, unfortunately, there's this energy which does where it's almost like it's this person that is like they want you to be free because they love you, and you're not about that. And like for some of you, I don't know if you came into their life or they came into your life, but like it's your life. No, serious. They need to get cut out. They're getting cut out the energy. Like there's something like where they feel entitled to you, and they're mad that you're building happiness for yourself with other people, and it's not them. And they're like, you should be doing that for me and only me. You're private energy. You don't get to be happy. I'm not happy. It's supposed to be happy. Alright. Wow, that's a very arrogant, ignorant, blasphemous. The nerve of them. So they're getting cut out, rebuked. You're gonna celebrate some big windfalls coming in. You're about to have, yeah, you're about to celebrate. You really are. You're about to celebrate. You're gonna take action on something that's experience was very good these days. Time and energy. Work. So people get to be happy. I'm not happy. You're supposed to be happy. Alright. Wow, that's very arrogant, ignorant, blasphemous person. The nerve of them.
Is that some kind of energy source?
Rebuke.
It looks.
You're just celebrating some big windfalls coming in.
Voice again.
You're about to have.
Show yourself.
There is a console ahead. Use it to overload the energy chamber.
Why should I listen to you?
You want to get out of this place and back to the surface, don't you?
You're right.
That
I do.
have all of the resources that you need to increase your real estate. Or I'm getting rid of something. I'm not feeling that like home improvements or life improvements, material improvement, like things are getting better for you, and maybe other kids actually do that too. You've got some things coming in that will do that, and somebody just doesn't want to see you. And then that's what that kid would do. Exactly, they don't want to see you happy without it. And all without it. That's what I think this person hates is like, you don't need them. And maybe at one point in time, you might have wanted them, or loved them, or cared about them, or not. You know, this collective reading. But for some of you, the way that that person feels so attached, it makes me almost wonder, like, what's the history between them? Why does this person feel so entitled? Is this like a sibling or something? Is this like a child? Is this a parent? Is this, I mean, what's this connection? Why do they feel like they have to be entitled? That makes them entitled. And for some of you, this could be someone that feels entitled, not necessarily to you, but something that's yours, your children. Especially when I started saying that they're entitled, it's their entitled. Just because you're their own, doesn't say it does kind of feel like there may be a moral boundary you had to address with someone on that, and I'm not thinking this person liked being put in their place, and I don't think that they liked being put in their place by you. I think that was something.
These monsters somehow connected. They all connect together.
You're not going to tell so-and-so how to do this, because who the fuck are you? Like, damn, okay, this person's pissed you said that. This person's pissed. I don't know, and like, what I'm getting is all you, if you did say anything to this person, the only thing you said was true. And you didn't even say as much as you could. You didn't even say as much as you could. But they feel like you just, oh my gosh, you're playing victim, you're playing victim. That was crazy. Okay. Like, imagine someone who, has lost all of their rights to every child they've ever had. They've got, charges of failure or neglect or abuse. Like, they've got a history of not being a great person in their life. And then someone else had to do snap it. Do I need to put you in your place? Apparently I need to put you
Overload the chamber.
So you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't. I don't feel like hell each movie and honestly, when you call this person out this hell standard, it's there's a moral issue, there's a boundary issue, and this person probably entitled to something, and they might be stepping out of this sphere. For some of you, this might be like an in-law.
Where are you?
I don't know what.
Where am I?
But I don't
Your
know.
heart, it is full of anxiety, of impatience. You worry for something. The Voidraks have invaded the Planarius, leaving only destruction in their wake.
How do you know so much?
One you care deeply for could be lost at any moment.
Enough. Tell me
you
what you
can
want.
have that. So, like,
I can grant you power enough to escape this place together.
Why? Why me?
You are the first human in a millennia to hear my call. Relax your mind. Embrace my power.
What are you doing? What's happening?
They don't know their soul knows. Their higher self knows. Because they've been dealing with this issue with this person, and no one has ever put them in their place. This is like someone where everybody in the house, or everybody in the family, or everybody that deals with this person, like, walks around eggshells around their ego because this person's difficult to deal with. And you're like, nah, I don't fucking care if you try to be difficult to deal with. Bitch, I shouldn't have to deal with you. You're wrong. And this person's like, what? And you're like, yeah, I said it. Okay. And, like, other people, if anybody witnessed this, man, they were like, like, they were like, I don't know, even if they weren't showing it on their face, man, they were agreeing with you. They were agreeing with you, like, yo, this person needs it. They needed it. They needed to hear it. They needed to hear it from you. They needed to be put in their place. Like, I don't know what it was, but it's been an ongoing issue. Man, they've been doing this shit to everyone. And, like, no one said anything, or maybe no one's woken up to it to say, I don't know what it is, but, like, you weren't playing any fucking games. You said, nah, you ain't about to do that. You're not about to come over here and do that. And then think I'm gonna just sit here and act like you're a victim and I'm in the wrong and I should be allowing you to do that shit. I'm not enabling being a piece of shit. Especially how many times you're trying to do it. You're in my house, you're in my family, or you're on my front yard, you're in my home, or like you're at my job site, like I don't know what it is. Speak your truth between the swords of cold truth. Like, I don't fucking care what you think about it. I don't care how you feel about it. I didn't say, this is the truth as long as you're okay with it. And this person feels like that's what you should have done. You should have asked them for permission before you said that was true. Like, what the? That was crazy. Their mindset's weird.
Behold my great power! You can handle that, right?
They're a crazy person. Like, I'm sorry. We must have had to burn that bridge.
Here we go.
That family member might not be coming over on the holidays no more. It's all about it. Like, everybody else ain't saying nothing, but I'm gonna say something because you're not gonna come over here and do that.
I mean, what's the point if you're driving a $55,000 car and you paying over $100?
For some of you, I'm getting like you almost had to step up for your in-law family against an enemy. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So, like, I don't know if you're the emperor or the empress or whatever. I don't know if this is like someone's family member that you're with. Like, maybe everyone in the family would say shit about it, and you would just
We're being targeted.
I know I'm new here.
Here we go.
But that shit's
You can handle that, right?
That's crazy. Y'all do that? That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's crazy. You think you're gonna continue to do that? That's crazy. Alright.
That was close.
This is kind of like almost like the energy of like, no, your mom's not gonna talk to you like that, babe. I'm not gonna let your mom talk to you like that. I don't care. Okay. Shit. I really feel like you're not wrong. I don't feel like you're doing something right. I just feel like you pissed that one person off. They're not very good. You're probably not going to put for someone. That's not for everyone. For some
Let's go all out.
I don't know why I was feeling this. So I mentioned the example of entitlement. Because of their title, they felt entitled. I'm also feeling the energy of favoritism. So look, you might have had to call yourself out like, this is a boundary. The colors of the other like this, treating my kid like that. Why the fuck you taking them on vacations and you not taking them on vacations? Why you buying them extra gifts? You're not gonna come over here and do that. You're not gonna disrupt like innocent children's happiness because you're a piece of shit.
How about this?
It ain't about the kid. It's about the heart.
Please.
I work so hard. It's like, yeah, it's vanity. I hope you got your receipts. I don't want that shit, and my kid's not taking it. Okay, damn, this person did not expect me to do that. Or if I'm picking up on a future event, they aren't expecting that.
Help me, Arena.
It's kind of been a pattern. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I literally felt it. Wow. Literally, I just saw like a pattern. I recognized a pattern over like the Akashic history of y'all souls. And it's like every time one of you has a kid, someone fucks it up. Like I don't know how to explain that. That was really for someone else. It's like the moment you achieve something, this person
just happened to me.
like
This feels so weird.
it's like they
You.
feel like they're entitled to your first.
You are the one that spoke to me?
So,
My
like,
name is
you're entitled to
Casey.
your first kid.
What should I call you?
You may call me
It's a first something.
Arena.
There's another demo.
It's time to go.
I just looked at the timestamp and it's at 44.4. You know what? We're just going to make this a long one or two. Would work. Not my time would work. I
Go again.
They are inconvenient.
I was
You can handle that, right? Hey, watch out! You're asking for this.
Stop. And basically, it's sort of like a family line, and I'm really picking up that this is on like Spotify, so I get so it's either I'm picking up a maternal line energies.
Was that the power you spoke of?
This is all the power that your feeble flesh can withstand. A fraction of my true power.
I can feel your emotions.
They did something.
Are you
bragging?
It is the truth,
I was seeing this thing,
human.
it was like 111, like they did work, like, and they were like finding something, and it was like some kind of weird ritual on the first of something in the family. So like, I don't know if you noticed the pattern. If you like look back over
Your little bit
family
helps.
history, I don't know if that's information privy to you. I don't know if you can recognize a pattern of something that's happened. Like, I don't know, just some kind of pattern, something from generations. Honestly, that happens. That's what it's it's tied to this curse, or this hex, or this spell work. So, I'm gonna sum up a couple things. This feels like some bullshit where there's like a curse put on like the first of something. Like your firstborn child, or your first whatever. And it's in fact, I don't know what the fuck it is, but I a child in the bloodline, you saw it. And this child. Somebody is trying to force sacrificing ritual so that they can have some kind of selfish gain in their life, and they're dead. People are still being affected by this. Like, that's crazy.
I can handle this.
Stop. Just of energy is something great. This can't happen anymore.
Be careful.
You can handle that, right? Watch your back. You're asking for this. We've been talking.
This message might be unsure. Having experienced a pattern throughout your life where you didn't feel like you had a home. You didn't feel like
Let's keep it up.
you were constantly going through power moves. Maybe you had abandonment issues. Maybe you had
This place
unsettled
to drain your
living
power.
situations. Maybe like
Are you the source of gifted energy?
You always ask so many questions, human.
I
Well,
picked up on that and I
am I
was
right?
like, yo, this is really fucked up.
I'm
and
not the
happened
one
a long
whose
time ago, and
gifted
it's still
energy was
affecting
drained.
me.
And what you
Stop,
call
you're pretty
gifted
sure
energy
you can be
is
one
actually
and cleanse
void
this
tracks
and
energy.
blood run.
Void Rex energy.
And I'm
Forget
pretty
it.
sure
Let's just get out of here
your
first.
place is a part of it. It is a really big part of you in this. And so, alright. Another thing is really focused on the root chakra frequencies, chakra visualizations, root chakra meditations, and put some extra, because I'm pretty sure you're very psychic or you're very gifted. And this is part of the reason why you were always kind of from like extra ground. You needed to extra ground. This is why there was an imbalance with that root chakra. This is why another synchronicity is, have you survived multiple attempts on your life? Have you had multiple attempts on your life? Have you been homeless? Have you been like in a nomadic lifestyle before?
Looks like this lab has been here for a long time. How long have this lockdown now?
Spare me your sympathy, human.
This disorders and symptoms the fastest way to massive confidence and success. It's programming your mind. This might be fascinating. This curse, I think you will find it. This curse. It's because you were entities or individuals that are trying to take them to the most boundaries. That's not crystallization of
Void Rex energy. So the monsters I've been killing are Void Rex?
Where you don't belong here. It's like you don't have a home, you don't have a place here, you don't have a family, you're nothing. And so what you gotta do is you gotta establish all the opposites of that. I do belong here. This is my home. This is my birth. And I am grounded and rooted into this reality.
Witness my power.
Life is rooted.
Behold this power.
Let's go all out.
How about this? You can handle that, right?
Help me, Arena.
You were a child, and you were visited by a demon, a very dark entity. I'm just giving another synchronicity, okay?
These monsters.
A very
These
tall
Void Rex.
shadow figure.
Are you one of them?
In some sense.
But they didn't come here to save you.
Paralysis. You may have experienced sensations on your chest, and this thing may have actually gotten on top of you and tried to choke you. Bye for now.
Being so many.
Okay. For someone else, this is hard. This is heavy. Alright, so just bear with me and know if this message is for you. Trigger warning, disclaimer. But I gotta help someone get this. And awareness.
Let's take a look.
To know how you understand something. Your soul remembers the pain of your conception. You were brought into this world unfortunately. And made active tonight your soul's mind. But what have you done to conceive your soul? I've recently been going through something in school, wondering what is this energy? And why do you keep, like, getting images or flashes or sensations of a really dark energy? Why was this entity following you throughout your life? Why? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a word that starts with R and orange. And that was one of the things that there's an entity. Someone in particular, I respect this entire world. They don't even, like, I don't know if you know what the Hong Kong implies so much in more than they really convince their lives. Like, yes, security agents are not accountability to the attention and getting hurt and the other parents. And
That light ahead.
for someone
It has to be the main elevator.
feeling
The exit must be right there.
this,
I'm coming, Louisa.
I remember this here, this like trauma that got blocked
Let's keep
out
moving.
of your mind. And you may have been picking up on some kind of darkness that happened. You couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. What is this nonsense? What is this dark
It
energy?
feels so different.
The power of the
I'm not joking.
You sound like a stallholder trying to sell a potion.
I don't understand. And I'm sorry. It's no period. For some reason, absolutely right. They're now facing my mind that it's someone else. I'll just take it as a resonance, you know. It might be still in the process of clearing that. Wow. I'm sorry. That's heavy. That's heavy energy to do. But we have the sun, we have the tower, and, you know, it is being brought to light, it is being transmitted, and whatever was meant for you, you are receiving.
Huh?
So, you are establishing something that's regardless of whatever rituals were done 100 years ago, regardless of it's great as well. Try to wow, like you're still here. You're still here. And
I guess there are going to be more monsters on the surface.
Without question.
I will find you, Louisa.
Vegetarian. You might live a lot longer than them. We got the moon, reverse. We got the night glove. You're going to gain some kind of illumination, and you're going to know how to take action on something, or you're going to know how to move forward, and this is going to bring you justice, double justice with the 8 hours. I'm not feeling way down to 1,000 gods without something. There's not even a search. You forgot to get some really heavy downloads. Downloads, okay. This is like having experiences, the target. It's like generational curses, and this is what's being transmitted, this is what's being reviewed, this is what's being broken, these chain of events are being broken. I just heard the moon. That was for someone like stop giving about this. I'm really getting that, like, your life is written in, like, a hall, like some kind of spiritual hall of famous souls that have incarnated. Like, I don't know, you really might be known as a hero for this.
Why do pests keep coming back every spring? Stop. This genius college student from California is becoming famous bookseller. He recently shared a strange journey radiating from the entire home, instantly banishing all pests who were invisible or toxic chemicals, natural sprays, or things that and it doesn't matter what type of pest you're dealing with. It works for all. It knocks souls that become
If you've done something that couldn't be done or hasn't been done, it could have been a curse or an effect of a curse on the women in the family when they had extremely painful childbirths or childbirths. Yeah, okay. What else would you like to collect us to know? Thanks to cops and the death. Your soul is like very healing, very powerful, forming a lot of energy. Hermit, yeah, I knew I know that. But see, you're a very powerful portal of the divine. The moon. For someone in particular, there may have been spell work that was done on you because they were scared of your gifts and abilities as a child. That's crazy. That's it's only also for someone that never does remember before, like without remembering certain requests, sometimes it's not just smell. In your life and what really happened to you and others and who did it and why they did it. Like, when I say heavy downloads, I mean some heavy downloads. So if you're about to get some of this, you have some history. You got to learn some history. History. It's great. So great. You're gonna know whatever you need to know. You're gonna know it. The download might be so heavy, it might go back thousands of years, and you might literally see flashes of generations and generations throughout the bloodline. And you might like, look, this download you're gonna get is gonna be so
Watch your backs! So many. You can handle that, right? You're asking for it. So many. Hey, watch out! You're asking for this. You can handle that, right? That's expected.
That's what was going on.
Every little bit
That's
helps.
why that was happening. That's what happened. Like, it's... Man, the devil energy. God's going to reveal some kind of devil energy that's going on. You might literally see what people get to. God might show you the scenes, visions, dreams. It's so great. It's going to open. It's really going to open. Wow.
You need to be more careful here.
You're over yourself. Break the cycle to it. About the dream itself, which is in the sea. Now, unfortunately, this is pretty. It's ready to toss in the fire, you know. And the good thing is, being this fruit, bearing this, we plant that tree that was on. So it's image, it's like. Sun. So, energies, mother energies, grandmother energies. Like, I'm really feeling this motherly energy coming through the ancestor, and they're with you. Like, you're freeing them. You're saving them. Like, that's how that feels. Like, that you're saving them. And they're gonna bring you blessings. I'm seeing. The people alive don't really understand all that goes on with the dead, and you just did them a very big service, and will be blessed for that. And you are already blessed for everything, regardless of the extra. And you're freeing yourself. And just gonna get those charges. Those find out how message.
Kraken, there are a lot of things that we do for our clients, a lot of things that we have in place that safeguard those funds. One is long, complex password that you can choose. You also have devices that log into your account. So say you log in to your Kraken account from a brand new iPhone and you're in Miami, Florida, we're going to send you an email that says, hey kid, are you trying to log in from an iPhone? Is that really you? You're coming in from Miami. You as a user can see that. You're like, yeah, that's me. I just tried to log in. Okay, I'm going to tap my phone device and then you're able to access your account. And so that's like our sense of so you use your password and send you you also use you say, oh, that's logs in from non-Apple devices. Oh, they're trying to drain his entire account. There are times when our teams will need to jump in front and stop those types of attacks.
I'd say another thing that comes to mind is like, well, kid normally is checking his app or trading during these particular times, and suddenly in the morning or some other time zone he's trying to drain his entire
with, and if it ain't someone you live with, it's something relevant domestically, okay? It's someone that tried to have an emotional, moral hold over you by manipulating your integrity, by taking advantage of an unhealed self-worth wound. That's what they did. Sorry if it's wrong. Sorry if it's dead. Sorry if it's wrong. But leave that child alone. Leave that child alone. Be like, oh my gosh, stop looking at God's will. Stop being selfish that you can't see God's plan in that child. That you want to hold it back. That you want to keep it back. That you want to keep it with you. God's children. That's what this conflict is. You walking away. You leaving it behind. You standing on your boundary. I understand your self-worth, and I love you. I accept you. I appreciate you. Stay with God. No, and really stay with my self-worth. I'm not saying me, everything, whatever. And if I'm the soul, I got it. Being the soul of my soul. Scrappy. That is good. Shall we look at something? You got a hold of it. There's an exodus coming soon. I feel that, and I've been getting that energy recently, but I feel that. And it really came down to, like, you facing what was bottled up or bottled down. Maybe it was more bottled down. You had to face that. You've been suppressing your truth. You've been suppressing how you really felt. You haven't really been allowing yourself to even feel how you feel. Because you have felt like it's wrong to feel that way. So you've been denying yourself how you even fucking feel. There's a reason why you feel that. There's a reason why you feel that pain. There's a reason why it hurts. There's a reason why it makes you sad. There's a reason why it makes you mad. There's a reason why it makes you scared. Whatever it is in the shadow, there's a reason. It's your soul. Right? I'm talking about great anger recently died. Of them, my anger. Nothing really goes on. I feel that depth of emotion in myself. It's actually, it actually lets me know. If I notice that all of a sudden I'm getting mad, I know I have every reason to be mad, and I need to look into why is this making me mad, because something must be wrong. Otherwise my soul will be getting mad. So now I use it for clarity in the sermon. I start feeling the anger. It's something, right? It's really good feeling. Just think about that. Even if you think it wasn't never anything. Shadow. So many stay here. So many what? Section 7. Section 8. It could be ignoring my intuition and I know I need to pray about something. Or I know I'm supposed to do something and my ego is suppressing that call and then my soul feels sad. I used to just suppress the sadness, ignore it. I don't know, drink a shot instead or, smoke a blunt or something. Like, what sadness? Now I look at that. Now I feel my sadness. Now I embrace my sadness because it's telling me something that I need to know about my soul. Don't fear your shadow. Embrace it. Remember its full energy. With the temperance and the judgment. This is a spiritual breakthrough. That's why we have the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands. The Bible comes with that. You remember in a recent reading where I said the gate to your enlightenment is your shadow. And the key is your willingness to face it. And when you face your shadow, you allow yourself to feel how you feel. You allow yourself to feel it. Stop suppressing it. Stop honoring it.
What are they even teaching kids these days? What has he been up to for all those years I was locked away?
Why do I feel this way?
This Louisa, it's the one you worry
I
about.
have noticed sometimes she's understanding how I
She is
feel.
just a human like you. She has no chance against the Voidrax.
Whatever.
You're wrong.
It's just like weighing on
She's
me
a
or
fighter
just
like
nagging
me.
her, picking at me.
And I will find her, no matter what.
I'll have to wait to go sit down and talk to my guide to meditate for a minute instead of distracting myself or ignoring it, and actually try to face it and figure out what's going on. And then I'll kind of have a little conversation with my higher self or angel or whatever's necessary. Different teachers for different lessons. And then it's like when I come to a realization and an understanding about myself, that in of itself brings peace. Literally, that's a big chunk of it. It's just allowing yourself to feel how you feel, accepting it, and understanding why.
What has happened? These Voidrax are everywhere. Louisa!
It's
Where
not
are you?
Humans, still so weak.
Anger isn't a bad thing. Sadness isn't a bad thing. Fear isn't a bad thing.
Excuse me, how much do you want to bet I can find work quicker than you?
There's no way.
All right, let's see who can find something faster.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Okay, I found a gig for later today.
Wait, how'd you find it so quick?
I just looked on ShiftSmart. I can work this gig stocking shelves that starts in 2 hours and either pay me today or tomorrow.
Well, okay, I'm gonna have to download this app right now and sign up.
If you're looking to make some extra cash and get paid in days, download ShiftSmart and pick up some gigs. It's that easy.
Done. Thanks, dude.
Download ShiftSmart.
Download ShipSmart.
Give money.
Get money.
Miami Rio 45 Inspire 118. Have you been in the mood for pizza lately? Because let me tell you guys, Ben's Pizza has an amazing slice called the thoth tortilla, which brings pepperoni, tortilla cheese, and hot honey. And if you haven't tried it, you're definitely missing out. So what I really like about Ben's Pizza to buy the slices here.
Isn't a bad thing. Fear isn't a bad thing. These are tools of our soul. Like it's literally the language of our soul. Our emotions are the language of our soul. So when you learn the language of your soul, you get in tune. Now you can use all those waters. Now you can temper your fires. Now it's only intense when it needs to be. And this allows you to alchemize and dance back and forth between energies masterfully. I mean, the reason why I am able to switch from such extreme energies, emotions, and tones, like 1 minute I can be very fierce and authoritative and rebuking something, and the next minute I'm all calm and I'm sweet and I'm comforting, or whatever, I'm humorous, or when I do those live Q&As, and I can sit there for hours and navigate all the fucking energies that are constantly going on and still give the person the reading. Want to know why? Because I've integrated my being. All of it. Not all of it, obviously. I'm still learning and growing, but a substantial enough to where I do have a somewhat mastery of these things. Still learning, you know. Not saying I'm a master, I'm just saying I'm learning, and I'm sharing testimony. When you integrate these things, it gives you power. It gives you dominion. It gives you authority. It gives you a strength. It gives you a unique adaptability. It doesn't disturb you. Now your emotions don't dethrone you or derail you. You use them to your advantage. They're your power. Do you know why other beings fear humans or are at least apprehensive of interacting with humans? It's because our DNA, we are one of the few species that actually in our DNA has the ability to experience such an extreme spectrum of emotions. We can go from all the way over here to all the way over there. That gives us a big range of power. We're divinity in the body. You're the first wave of the human 2.0. But you have to heal. You have to master the 2 to 4 strands before you get the 12 to 144 strands. You know, you got to get there to get there. But you are getting there. And this is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. This is how it's experienced. So now, you're the star temperance. If you need to use your anger, you can, and it doesn't consume. You're not enraged. You're using the language of your soul appropriately with the will of God. How is anger bad if God has anger? How is sadness bad if God feels sad? And if you think God doesn't ever feel sad, then you don't understand the pain God experiences on a constant, just for the sake of his grace and his mercy for his children, because he loves them. So don't tell me God don't feel pain and sadness. He does. He loves us. The more I get to understand God is when I understand pain with love. The pain that comes with true love. That's when I really start to understand God and how much he loves us and what his will really is and why it's both. I'm going to point something out. There were not 2 creator gods. And the reason why I'm saying that is we didn't have a God that created darkness and a God that created light. We didn't have a God that created angels and then a different God create demons. We had one L, one creator. Everything is serving a purpose and a point and is part of the will. Now there's some free will things. Yeah, they need to be reviewed and they need to be measured and there is punishment for actions. Like you do receive what you get. And if punishment sounds ungodly, then talk to God about why you think punishment sounds ungodly. Death. This is the death. This is the transformation. You had to put a death to the Five of Cups. And now you got this strength. Now you're this Queen of Swords, strength in the lovers again. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups reverse on top of this Five of Cups. It's like you don't have to go back there no more. You've already closed the wound. You don't have to revisit that past experience anymore because you've already healed it. You don't have to get triggered in the future because you've already healed the wound that would have been triggered. This makes you very powerful. And it pisses the enemy off because then their tactics don't work on you. And you can hand that energy right back to them, but you've mastered it, unlike them. They're trying to project their shadow onto you because they haven't integrated theirs. They're still stuck. They want to put that shit onto you. Alright, I know how to use this energy. Take that shit right back. Oh, my shadow hurts. Yeah, fucking look at it. It's not my problem. Okay. So you're not letting them steal from you anymore. And you're taking your power back. And this is looking really good on you because you're healing. Wow. Good for you. Seriously. Good for you. Is there anything else you would like the collective to know on this one? Ten of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords exactly? I mean, I know, but like, let's have it out here. The full reverse. Oh, I love that. Oh, we stopped it. Eight of Cups. We're leaving it behind. We're leaving these empty vessels. Empty vessels. Goodness. We're leaving these dark cups. This devil energy. Exactly. This devil energy that tried to have authority or power over us. We're the emperor with our foot on its neck, and we're leaving it behind. Like that. We're sending it to where it goes. Like it's not here no more. Okay? We're rebuking it. There's that chariot. And it, again, the death and the chariot. It was the light and the dark. You had to find the truth within you. The Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. This was a trial by all the elements all at once, but you integrated the divine alchemy within your body. You've transcended into a higher, more conscious being of God, and your DNA is reflecting those genome expressions. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. It really is the truth. So now you're going to be able to, it's going to be like no sweat. I mean, this Ace of Swords, the Prince of Swords, yeah, that's that tower. When you've integrated your light and dark, your prayers are more powerful too. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Imagine you can channel the wrath of God in your prayer. Oh, but do it in reverence. Do it in love. Look, if you mastered these things, you have a lot of power. You do. And it comes from us, from God. And as long as you have a healthy, humble relationship and understanding with this energy, you can develop it and grow it, increase it, expand upon it. Because that's what God wants to do. Expand upon you.
I went from irregular eating, fatigue, and the gym 6 times a week to healthy eating habits, productive days, and the gym 3 times a week, and here's how. So I started with laying down a routine that worked with my lifestyle, and I started viewing food as fuel and not the enemy. I used to do excessive cardio 6 times a week, and I swapped it for weight training 3 times a week and added 30 minutes of daily leg movement. And I started prioritizing eating whole foods and macronutrient meals. This grogginess and fatigue I used to have literally disappeared, and that is all thanks to Faye. It's basically a company that connects you with registered dietitians who provide personalized nutrition advice for basically $0 since it's covered by over 700 insurance plans. And you also don't need a doctor's referral, which is great. At Faye, my dietitian created a meal plan that was specifically tailored to me, which was so surprising because I was so used to that one-size-fits-all approach from the past. I had such a hard time with holding myself accountable when it came to eating and my health goals, but my dietitian at Faye offers so much support, and we have weekly check-ins, which is super helpful. Do not wait to feel your best. Faye has been the absolute best thing I did to